Hey, and welcome to another edition of the NFL Bets with Jeff. And we're on to week 3 now, but first, let's recap week 2. Week 1 was atrocious for us. This is well, if you haven't seen yet, which you probably haven't, I have like 5 followers, but we're getting there. Hopefully, when I do get some following, the videos will get viewed, at some time. Anyway, week 1 was more of an experiment thing. It didn't turn out well. I didn't like it, and I reformatted it. In turn, I did a bit better. I didn't do so well. Hopefully you couldn't hear me there. That's better. I did a little better. Our record went 14-17, and it's a losing record. But with the way I bet, we're up, 3.5 units, which to some of you might not make sense, but you bet more on the ones you feel better about, and so I'm sure a few more of those came in, and the losses are the ones I wasn't so sure about, and they got little half units. See? So the ones you like get 2 units, the ones you don't, some of them get 1, and vice versa. You guys know how it works. But I tried a couple of same-game parlays there where nothing special, because parlaying is not the way to go, people. But I did a couple same games where I put the money lines with the totals, or I put the money lines with an any game touchdown, and it worked. I went 3 for 4 on the same games. It was really well, and they were, I think, the reason we came ahead, because those are the ones that would have better odds than the straights. And actually, you know what? That makes sense. So I hit the 3 out of 4 same games. That's why we're up units, even though we have a losing record. But we're going to do better and better each week. That's the idea of never giving up. And we're going to keep coming at you with this show. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, but you watch it because you're like, hey, fuck this guy, I'm going to fade his picks and make money. It's a free country. Fade me. I don't care. Put your opinions in the comments. Tell me what you think of me or my picks, or, give me your own picks. I'd love, a little advice or something. I should stand up a little closer to the mic. I have to adjust my computer here. I like that We the North thing being in there, and it's not always to get and then stand by the mic. Anyway, enough about this. You probably want to talk about Monday night's game, or should I say Thursday night's game? Either way, one of the 2 standalones, primetime games. It's It's not going to be a little lopsided, especially with Barkley going down. Matt Breida is not going to be a terrible replacement, but nobody is Saquon Barkley. So, do I think they'll be okay? Short answer is no. Matt Breida will carry the load, and I suppose Darren Waller, he's going to get a few more touches. They're going to look to him on his first read now, and, the receivers might not get so much play, but we'll see how things pan out. That's just my opinion anyway. You'll see it in the picks. The odds are just ridiculous. The lines, the total. It's all just, this entire game screams, stay away from me. So, it's hard to do a video on a primetime game when you just want to stay away from it. So what do you do when you want to stay away from a game? It's because you want to stay away for a reason, right? It's lopsided. So in a lopsided game, I can go and find myself some lopsided props, okay? Nothing's ever dead in the betting world. So here we go. I'll talk you through these. As you can see, the lines are just ridiculous. And no, do I want to lay 10 points, backdoor covers, and San Fran plays down to their competition. So 44 looks like an efficient total to me. So I wound up relying on just what I talked about, and that's Matt Breida carrying some of the workload, going over 32 and a half yards as the starting running back. Is that a joke? I think, guys, get to this as soon as you can. This is a broken line. No starter will only get 32 yards unless you have a bad starter and the best defense. Very rare will that ever happen. Anyway, Matt Breida will not only get his yards, will he get a touchdown? Barkley normally does, so I don't know, let's base it off the New York Giants defense and, don't go crazy. Put a half unit, quarter unit on it. It's just an anytime touchdown. But Brandon Ayuk, that's Mr. Consistent, okay? You can go ahead with a couple units on that one. And, there's a few ways we could have attacked Ayuk, but I think this is the most profitable one. It definitely spits out the most odds, and like I said about carrying workloads when guys are, not healthy. So Saquon Barkley doesn't just leave a hole in the running game. Matt Breida will fill that hole. He leaves a hole in the passing game. Who does that go to? And my guess is Darren Waller. Look to the sure-handed star that you paid lots of money for, and look to him first read. If he's double covered, go somewhere else. That's fine. But he needs to start getting the ball if, Saquon's not going to be there. So, I don't know. With the way San Fran plays man-to-man, plasters the wide receivers, I think Waller's bound for a breakout game. He's going to, have a big one. You could even sprinkle a little on the alternate line if you want. Pair it with a touchdown. Who knows? Whatever you want to do. These are my 4 picks of the day. Some of them I feel stronger about than others. But, Waller's 4.5 receptions will go right along with his yards. He'll either get them or he won't. So they kind of correlate that way. This to me is, Matt Breida is a guarantee to me. Nothing's guaranteed, especially in the NFL. But Matt Breida going over 30 yards, even as a backup, is going to be tough to stay under. I know San Fran's good, but this is a RB1 we're talking about. So anyway, Brandon Ayuk, he's been in once every game, so go ahead, show me a game he doesn't get in and I won't place the bet. Until then, run it back again. And so there you have your 4 bets for this game. That way, I put 2 units each game. I'm a little more confident on some than others. I don't suggest you all go do what I do. Everybody has their own system, Rate my picks, rate my discussion, if you have some tips, something I missed, put it in the comments, Make sure you like, subscribe, help me out by sharing the video. That's a huge one because I'm a new channel, and if I'm not going to get hurt if I don't get around, and at least if I get around I get a shot, and you can't be judged if you don't get around. So if they want to judge me bad, then that's fine. Let's at least get this video around. Folks, thank you very much. My name is Jeff Kirkham, aka the Canadian. We're coming to you north of the border, and we will see you on Sunday for the main slate.